Do you have a cash flow forecast? Or maybe more importantly, why would you have a cash flow forecast? My name is Nell. I'm an action coach, business coach, and I make all my clients create cash flow forecasts. Why? Well, really simple. First of all, we need to look at what you think is going to happen. Has that actually happened? Where have you done better? Where have you had more costs than you had anticipated? Where have you maybe done less? You can't compare actuals if you don't have a budget or a forecast to start with. Now, when I start having this conversation with clients, they often go, yes, Nell, but I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how many sales I'm going to get next year. And that's correct. So the very first forecast is often a guesstimate. A guesstimate because we don't know what you are going to do. Now, what I'm seeing with a lot of my clients is once they have a couple of forecasts for a few years in place, and then obviously the actuals to compare it to, it gives us a bit of a pattern. It allows us to see what has happened year on year, or where are we seeing particular trends on the forecast and the actual. So that allows us, after about 2 or 3 years, it allows us to really go, actually, you know what, this particular area grows every year by 20%. This particular one grows by 10%. Whatever that may be. So it allows us to then use those trends to plan going forward and have a more actual forecast that's less of a guesstimate and a bit more based on the history that we have had. So yes, a cash flow forecast is a little bit of a guesstimate, but by tracking the forecast versus the actual, it gives us an idea of where are we compared to where we thought we were going to be. It also means that we need to keep on top of it. So if anything changes pretty rapidly, pretty dramatically, then it allows us to make some decisions really quickly as to what do we need to do next. So having a cash flow forecast is really, really vital. Now, the last objection I often get is, now we can't put a forecast in place because my business is so reactive. And I go back to my second statement, actually you can if you have the previous year's data to back it up. So if you can look back and say, last year, this is what happened. The year before that, we will always find some trends. So in any business, in any industry, you should have a cash flow forecast for at least 12 months. If you haven't got one, start one now. Yes, it will be a guesstimate, but on a month-to-month basis, track how your actual is doing against your budget. It will make a massive difference to your business and understanding where you want to go next.